everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with reacting to your comments. This first one got a spoiler in there, so I'm gonna just read it. So it's like talking about me saying when it came to that Beyond the Wall storyline, this was like one of my least favorite Jon Snow moments. I think it was my least favorite. And I'm like, nigga, if you don't, so I kept saying like, bro, leave. He over here trying to be a superhero and shit. I'm like, nigga, skedaddle. So, you know, the person said, nigga, skedaddle. I was like, but for real, Jon really had to show out. He couldn't just leave. And then they put a spoiler. Okay, and then they was talking about, like, I had said something about she didn't take Tyrion's advice. And then she was like, I listened to you last time. And I was like, no, you didn't. Someone else in the comments said, yes, they did. Like, she meant this. And then this person is basically saying, like, she didn't listen to him again. Like, all right, this is the next comment we got. And what's crazy is, like, I think I said one of the scores that they had was reminding me of, like if I think of, ooh, that's a good point. I was about to, like, start making a playlist of, like, scores. And, like, literally today, bro, I swear, it be shit that, like, random shit that I think about, and then something comes in and, like, plays a role into it, like, the day later, or, like, within, like, the same week or something. But I was thinking of, like, the GOAT, like, composers. So I added some John Williams on there, and then I already got some Hans Zimmer. I was going to add a little bit more. I was like, who else do we got? And then now I'm thinking about it. Westworld, Game of Thrones / House of the Dragon, Last of Us. Those are like some fire scores. So like that John Williams, Hans Zimmer, because I was gonna like listen to them while like I'm writing and stuff like that. But John Williams, Hans Zimmer, that can help me for a 7-book series that I'm gonna write. And then we got the score from The Last of Us. I don't know if it's gonna be changed for the show, and I don't know if it's gonna be or if it's gonna be the same. But let's just say from the games, and then maybe if they change some scores or add some scores for the show, and for Game of Thrones and Westworld, and that could be for a 3 or 4 book series. We're gonna have to see how that one plays out. You let me down. You let me down, man. This was probably one of my least favorite episodes. I don't know, man. Like, I have a lot of bad things to say about this episode, dude. Like, I'll probably say, like, my least favorite episodes are The Bells. Let's see, The Bells. Then this, probably. Like, the Iron Throne episode is bad because it's the finale, bro. And what happened before, like, can't unhappen. You can't undo the Bells episode. So that's why, like, I hate when people, I literally saw someone in a video do that yesterday or today. There was ranking lightsaber battles, and they said, well, the first Obi-Wan in, you know, in A New Hope, Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader was innovative, so we'll put it, let's keep it a stack, bro. The shit was trash. I don't want to hear it was innovative for its time. Like, we're comparing it to Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. We're comparing it to Anakin versus Obi-Wan. We're comparing it to Luke versus Vader in Return of the Jedi and Empire. Like, dude, let's keep it a stack, bro. So that's why like, that's something I hate when it comes to something ending something and something starting something. People kind of like give like biases to it, and I'm like, dude, Now, if they do that, that's a plus. Like A New Hope, I'll say it's like maybe minus that little bit with the droids at the beginning. After that, like after the droids get to Luke, it's the most balanced, in my opinion, of the Star Wars films. Not balanced, like perfectly like paced of the Star Wars films. And then we can like that little, oh, it was the one that started off. That's a little extra, you know, blah blah blah. Like if there's two identical, okay, well this is the first to start it, then that'll be something to put it over. But it's not something that's gonna carry. So I say that to say that's the reason I'll put this as my second least favorite off the top of my head, but over the Iron Throne episode. All right, this is the next comment we got. Now, what's crazy? All right, I think this is the first time that I kind of fell for like hype, cause if you don't know the backstory, I think this is around the time like my second apartment, and so I watched like the first episode and a half of The Expanse, and then like I was you know I was doing the last like I think I was in between jobs at the time. I was doing the last bits of my music for the time, and then I was like, all right, well, I know I'm good for money for about this much time, but like we really, you know, need to get a job by this date. So I'm like, okay, job searching, and then I'm like, okay, I'm about to do this 2 jobs to get money to move, and then I got an accident 2 months before moving, or some bullshit. But so there's a whole bunch of things that I kind of just forgot about it. Then come back, and I think I had made a comment about like Lost in Space when I was reacting to Game of Thrones. Oh yeah, you know, check out The Expanse. You know, I think I was just talking about like genres I like maybe. And I kept getting mentions about The Expanse. Then I was uploading videos, and then people was like, yeah, bro, like I said in other comments video, like I was expecting Westworld to go crazy, but The Expanse went crazy. So this is the first time I feel victim to hype, because I was like, I had all these high expectations. Like, granted, it wasn't like this is trash, but like when it got to season 2, bro, like after that, you know, that whole storyline with Eros and all that, when we got to like Ganymede and stuff like that, yeah, it started going down, bro. I'm about to start, you know, in a couple of days I'm gonna start reacting to season 3. It's gonna be lit. Damn, I don't even remember seeing this. Like sometimes I'll see a comment pop up, I might like interact with it or reply to it, or think about like, oh, this is might be what I'll say when I get to the comments video. I don't ever remember seeing this. Basically, I was like, the actor for Amos, he looked like, or Amos in general looked like, you know, he could be a Marine. But that's crazy that he actually was. Damn, and I don't remember seeing this comment either. I think I had made something like, they were seeing a stealth ship, and I was like, why are you surprised or whatever. Damn, what is this? I think this is like episode 20, and now we're acting episode 10 right here. But basically, I was saying, someone's comment was talking about something in the story, and like I only really check my held for review folder when I gotta make thumbnails for the comments videos. Sometimes comments will go through, like negative comments will go through, but sometimes they'll go through held for review, and then sometimes they might show up, and sometimes you might have to go to, these can be considered harmful. It's something, I don't know, but there's like an extra thing you click to see like worse comments. And so I had no idea that this is a person who, typically comments on the videos. And I had no idea one of the comments was right there. No, it was fine. It was on the channel. I had seen it before. And I was like, why is this here? I didn't put this here. Because I think you can also put like comments there. Held for review. So it's held for review. And then inappropriate comments. So I'm like, why is it in held for review? Like, did I accidentally hit like report or something like that? So basically they was talking about in storyline, and I used the R word. I'm saying that rhymes with a type of fruit. Yeah, I already know that's a big no-no when it comes to saying that on social media, saying that word. Even if you're just like talking about or describing a situation, like even if you're not using it as a threat or whatever. Like I said, like I try not to say when it comes to certain shows and like someone will like, saying someone will, let's just say unalive themselves, right? I'm trying not to say the S word because I had heard someone was talking about their experience on YouTube of like the depression and all that and the S word tendencies. Basically saying like there was like basically a cry for help. Imagine posting a cry for help and they say your video's cut, like get that shit out of here. Damn, I had no one in my actual life and now I can't even talk to people online. That's tough. All right, we gonna end it with this one. The show is definitely worth coming back to. Best sci-fi show, period. I don't even remember seeing this comment either. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where this. Like I'm not like I said at the end of. I'm gonna talk about it if you see my Expanse video. I'm gonna talk about it in the season 2 finale video. Like I'm losing track of timelines because I recorded that like a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks or something like that. I'm thinking that video about to post or like no by the time. Actually, no, hold on. Nah, this video already posted. I'm tripping. So like I said at the end of that video, right? When it came to Expanse, like I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know about this. But after the Euro storyline, I was like, okay, it is valid. Then when it got to that finale, bro, I was like, oh yeah, we here. So that was the we here moment for me. A lot of people are saying episode 4. I mean, I guess that's when like stuff pops off. Like everything else is kind of just like, we have the things when it came to the can't, and that's kind of just like, okay, setting up. That's your, like, you always have to have some moment at the end of the episode 1 to be like, oh my god. So that was kind of your oh my god moment. So, but when it really started getting to like, okay, build up and that oh my god moment is gone, it's time for you to get the story. I guess you could say, that's episode 4. But like, for me, after the Eero storyline, when it got to Ganymede, like that's when it was fire for me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one. It's been a Reaction by Royal School Nerd, and I'm